Hello and welcome to FX Bully Academy. Welcome to this weekly forecast. We are still at it. We are looking at what might happen for this week. Last week we had a CRT low page, right, on the weekly chart, and our expectation was that the market will come to a CRT high, of which the market did that, and then it then closed inside as an indecisional candle. That is what I didn't like. I would have liked to see a big bulky candle, a full candle that will close here showing strength to go more higher, right? So with this week, what I'm looking at, I've just noticed that we have opened for this week and we have just taken out last week's low, right? So as the market has taken out this week's low, I'm looking for the market to continue higher. I'm looking for the market to continue higher into these highs. Last week's high would be my target, right? Let me just say, take this and put it there, meaning that's my target for this week. I'm looking for that high as a target. I'll go to a 4-hour chart and I'm looking at our dealing range. Our dealing range will then say we've taken out a low, we've taken out a high. Therefore, if we take our fib low to high, we then have a dealing range. Below 50%, we have an order block. So this order block, we had it last week, right? Now, what we are looking at from this, we're looking for the market to push higher, below 50%. The market trapped and it gave us a push higher. We then came a little bit deep. And this is last week's low that has just been taken out right here. And below it, we have what we call a fair value gap. A fair value gap in this area, and of which we are respecting. Let me remove that. Of which we have liquidity that is being taken out. We have tapped into a fair value gap. And when we look at this price action, there's no price action that needs to be rebalanced, right? So with a fair value gap, the market have just tapped into that. We have taken out last week's low. My eyes are going into these highs, right? I want to see that order block being violated. This one over here. I want to see this order block being violated and a close above it. That will really tell me that now we have turned from this bearishness to bullish, right? So if this is not violated and the market then continues to drop down, you might have to reconsider what's happening within this week. But for now, this will give me a sign of what is happening in the market. But my targets would be still that high. I have a dealing range low, a dealing range high, below 50% of the dealing range. We've taken out last week's low, and then we've tapped into a fair value gap. The market is reacting from that area, and we are looking to push outside. The 15 minutes, it is bearish. We took out these lows. We have been respecting bearish PDRAs, and now we've tapped into this. I'm looking for this to go. Then I know that my 15 minutes would have turned bullish. I'm looking for a retracement so that I can take a buy to the opposite side, and that buy can come within these areas, because this would have been my key level on the 15 minutes. The market takes out these highs, comes back. Then I'm looking for opportunities to buy, and then we take it from there. So my bias for this week on this pair, it is still bullish, although I don't like how this candle closed, but I am still bullish. We take out this low, and then now my target is that, and then we look for those highs to go. So what we are looking at for this week, we're still looking for the market to go higher. We've taken out last week's low, then we're looking for higher prices. So that is what I have for this week and for this pair. I still believe that we need to reach that monthly CRT high. So I am still bullish on this market. We've taken out the low. I'm looking for the high as a target. And I would like to see this market closing bullish actually. If we will close with a strong bullish candle, then it will confirm that will move higher and higher. And another thing that I saw, that I noticed on the weekly chart, it is that we had a fair value gap right here, and the market just tapped into a fair value gap that was above our CRT high, and the market rejected and closed that. That is why I was saying I didn't like seeing this market closing as a indecisional candle. Market that does not know where it wants to go, right? And with that, I was like, I wonder what these guys are planning, because when I was looking at the market, you still remember that originally I wanted the market to tap in this area, then move out and go high. And I'm still open for the possibilities that the market can come in that area, because when I'm looking at the daily chart, I can see that below these lows we had the CRT here, and then above the CRT high, so the below CRT low with the daily CRT, and then above the CRT high where there's a fair value gap, we had another CRT coming into this fair value gap on the daily, right? Now from this fair value gap, we are looking for this market to push higher. You see that? So that is why I'm not really convinced in terms of the market really coming into those areas. That is why I'm looking for this market to get out of this area and we push high. And it seems that we are respecting also this fair value gap over here on the daily. So that is why when I'm looking at that, I think that we need to violate these order blocks. If these order blocks are violated, we want to have a nice move this week going higher. And also remember what I taught on the video of open, high, low, close, right? If you look at this, the market has opened here. We've made a low, and now we're going to make a high, maybe probably right there, and then maybe the market will close somewhere here. That's what we're looking at. Open, low, high, close somewhere there. So that is my thought process. I hope you found all of this insightful and have a good week, and may you make profits as you look into this markets. Until we speak next week, good luck and happy trading.